imagine awakening to the shocking news Israel has orchestrated an extraordinary assault on Iran's fortified nuclear installations and subterranean missile strongholds. A tremor reverberates across the Middle East, and the entire globe hovers on the precipice of turmoil. Could Israel truly execute such an audacious mission? How might they proceed, and more crucially, what are the broader implications for the world order? If Israel were to embark on such an endeavor, it would not resemble the cinematic grandeur of a swift, high-impact air raid with flamboyant explosions. Rather, it would be an intricate, meticulously planned operation, demanding cutting-edge technology, tactical brilliance, and absolute stealth. Let us unravel the layers of how Israel might engineer such a mission, delving into the remarkable armaments, strategies, and covert operations that could redefine the Middle East's future. Iran has fortified its most sensitive nuclear facilities beneath layers of mountains and reinforced concrete, effectively transforming them into impenetrable citadels. The critical sites include: the first, Natanz enrichment facility, home to thousands of centrifuges, crucial in the enrichment of uranium that could be weaponized for nuclear bombs. Number 2. Fattah fuel enrichment plant, nestled within a mountainside, rendering it almost impervious to conventional strikes. Number 3. Arak heavy water reactor, capable of producing plutonium, a vital component for nuclear weaponry. Number 4. Parchin military complex, allegedly the hub of clandestine nuclear research activities. And the last, underground missile silos, housing long-range ballistic missiles such as the Shahab 3, with the reach to strike Israeli soil and beyond. Now, how could Israel dismantle these seemingly impregnable bastions? Israel's military toolkit includes advanced weaponry that might seem to have been drawn from the pages of a science fiction novel. Envision yourself in the cockpit of an Israeli F-35I-80 or stealth fighter, silently gliding toward one of Iran's heavily shielded nuclear compounds. You're at the helm of one of the most sophisticated aircraft on the planet, radar invisible, your enemies unaware of your approach. This encapsulates Israel's strategy to dismantle Iran's nuclear ambitions through stealth, precision, and overwhelming power. The F-35I is no ordinary stealth fighter. It is Israel's bespoke adaptation of the American F-35, customized to meet its tactical requirements. It is virtually invisible to radar, supremely agile, and capable of deploying precision munitions like the GBU-39 small-diameter bomb, designed to puncture air defenses and strike with pinpoint accuracy. There's also the Spice 1000, a smart bomb guided by advanced electro-optical and GPS systems akin to dispatching a drone with laser-guided sight to obliterate key targets. For deeper, more entrenched targets, Israel would likely turn to its heavyweight F-15 IRAM strike fighters. Armed with GBU-28 bunker busters, these colossal bombs can perforate up to 30 meters of reinforced concrete or rock, leaving even Iran's most deeply buried installations vulnerable. Moreover, Israel might utilize the GBU-72, a next-generation 5,000-pound bunker buster engineered to annihilate fortified subterranean complexes. Yet, airstrikes are not Israel's sole recourse. Picture this as Iran scrambles to mount a defense against aerial bombardments. An Israeli Jericho-3 intercontinental ballistic missile, or ICBM, streaks through the skies, its payload potent enough to obliterate underground missile silos in one cataclysmic blow. With a range extending up to 6,500 kilometers, the Jericho-3 could strike Iran from almost anywhere within the region. These missiles could even be launched from Dolphin-class submarines, lurking silently beneath the waves of the Persian Gulf, their presence undetected. Israel also possesses the Delilah loitering cruise missile, capable of hovering over a target zone before striking with precision, enabling real-time tactical assessments. In addition, loitering munitions, often described as suicide drones, can autonomously home in on radar emissions, making them particularly effective in neutralizing air defense systems. Inevitably, Iran would retaliate. Israel would likely face volleys of missiles from Iran's Shahab 3 ballistic systems, while proxy forces such as Hezbollah could unleash rockets toward Israeli cities. To counter these threats, Israel would activate its multi-tiered missile defense systems, deploying the Iron Dome to intercept short-range projectiles and David's Sling to neutralize medium to long-range missiles, including the Shahab 3. A successful Israeli operation would necessitate a highly synchronized, multi-phase approach. In the opening moments, Israel would focus on crippling Iran's air defense network through cyber warfare and electronic attack aircraft like the Gulfstream G550 Nakhshan, capable of jamming radars and communication networks. This strategy would not merely involve evasion, but the complete incapacitation of Iran's ability to respond effectively. Once Iran's defenses are neutralized, the F-35I jets would commence their surgical strikes on key nuclear sites, such as Natanz and Fordow, using GBU-28s or GBU-72s to target the deeply buried centrifuge chambers. Iraq's heavy water reactor would be next in line, with spice-guided munitions aimed at critical components like the reactor core or heavy water storage facilities. While the world fixates on these aerial assaults, Israel might launch a surprise offensive against Iran's underground missile silos using Jericho-3 missiles or submarine-launched cruise missiles. In a covert twist, Israel's elite special forces, such as Sayeret Matkal, could infiltrate Iranian territory to sabotage key installations from the ground, further intensifying the chaos wrought by airstrikes. However, no plan is devoid of peril. Israel would confront significant risks, especially from Iran's missile responses and the possibility of proxy forces engaging in asymmetrical warfare. The outbreak of a full-scale regional conflict remains a genuine risk. So, could Israel truly execute such a daring operation? The answer is intricate. While Israel undoubtedly possesses the technological capabilities and military expertise to strike at Iran's nuclear and missile infrastructure, the potential for massive escalation cannot be understated, with repercussions that could resonate far beyond the region. When Israel's very survival is on the line, history suggests they will act decisively. As tensions mount, the world watches in anticipation, awaiting the moment when this high-stakes confrontation between Israel and Iran may erupt into reality. Should it transpire, the ramifications will echo across the globe.